about 1,000 horsepower. So.
Tell me a little bit about this car.
Well, we kind of got a wild one here. It's a 1963 Corvette with a custom one-off wide body that we built in-house. It's got functional side scoops, hood vents, one-off carbon fiber parts, bumpers, side pipe covers, splitter, diffuser. You know, it's over the top. Interior's wild. It was 3D scanned, 3D printed, all done by Avant-Garde Interiors. You know, we got your guys' seals in it, steel seals in it, so.
It's hard for me to quite put my finger on it, and that's probably the point. But I don't know if it's the color, the stance, or what it is. Maybe it's the carbon fiber, but I mean, the thing looks monstrous.
It's a machine. And the color is kind of a wild one. It flip-flops on you. It is not a wrap, it is painted. Everybody thinks it's a wrap, but it is painted, so it's.
Well, that's a beautiful paint. And the lines are straight. I love some of the hardware that you've got on the hinges. What's it powered by?
It's actually a Steve Morris built LS3 with a Whipple supercharger on it. It's pushing about 1,000 horsepower, so
it'll go too.
It goes. But we did put in some killer brakes, Brembo carbon ceramic brakes. It's got ABS and it's got traction control, so a little bit of the safety features.
What kind of suspension is it?
It's an Art Morrison chassis, independent rear suspension with Bilstein coilovers on it. They actually also have a hydraulic lift. So if you need to get to a steep approach angle, speed bump, something like that, you don't want to mess up the carbon fiber splitter, you can get up and over it.
What are some of the finer details as you start going over this car, some things that people may or may not pick up on?
One of the big ones that I like is the soft closed door latches. It just makes it so much easier. You don't have to slam doors, worrying about them shut and anything like that.
What may be one of the more challenging things you ran into while you were doing this?
The wide body, a lot of people have wide body kits for these C2 Corvettes. They're a lot bubblier, they're shorter, they're really only in the fenders. This one's stretched throughout the whole car. New door skins, one-off door skins that we built in-house. So it keeps the traditional lines of the Corvette. The hood vents and the side vents, there's not a lot of space in these cars. To make them functional, that was a challenge. So
I can imagine. So what do y'all do to kind of get past some of those challenges? Like,
actually, it's pretty primitive. We actually built everything out of foam first. Sand it, shape it, mold it, add more, take some, everything like that.
Clay. It's like molding clay.
It's like molding clay. You can work with it, fit it in the car, see if it fits, change the shape, make sure all the plumbing works with it all. And then once that's all done, we actually just use that as the mold to pull the panels. So.
That's awesome. So what might be one of your favorite parts that as you worked across this?
One of my favorite parts of any build is when it's done and you can stand back, you can look at it, see the creation that everybody made. You know, it's like art.
Well, you got everything hidden. I mean, the engine compartment is immaculate. The interior's sick. What about glass? Did you have to do anything special with glass?
Yeah, so there's a few things. We did do flush mounted glass to the car. It is factory glass front and rear. The side windows originally had vent windows in them. So we did one-piece glass on the side, which is a challenge in itself too.
Right.
But we had glass guys in Chicago help us out with that, so yeah.
Well, like you mentioned earlier, we partnered with you on some rubber. For someone doing a car like this, what might be some tips as they're trying to put on some rubber? Or
one little trick we've learned: if you're doing a full complete project, cheaper in the long run, buy 2 seals. Do all the body work with the seals in the car.
Yeah.
You know, you might mess up those seals, but that's why you bought a second set, because then at the end of it, you can put in the brand new set, and all the body work and the gapping was done with seals in the car instead of trying to put them in once the car's all painted.
We see that a lot.
And then it's not fit very well.
Yeah, we see that a lot. You know, they get the lines perfectly straight, and then all of a sudden they're jamming rubber in there, and it
doesn't
changes
fit.
it.
Yeah, it changes it. So that's the biggest trick of the trade.
Well, that's awesome. This car's they're going for some awards this year. What is that?
It's going for the HRI awards. We'll see what happens. It's right now currently in the top 40 Battle of the Builders, so top 10 hot rods. Pleased with that. We'll see what happens.
It's a good start for SEMA.
It is a good start for SEMA.
I appreciate you so much.
Not a problem, man.
Taking
We
time
appreciate
for the interview.
you guys.
All right, Michael. Thank you so much.
Not a problem. Thank you.